Hey guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to my channel. And this video is really late even though I watched the episode since it aired last week Saturday, but I didn't get a chance to make the video until now because I've been really busy, so hard luck stay. Anyway, Hero Academia is finally back, and not only did we get a really good episode, we got a really good opening and ending as well. And the first thing I want to talk about is the opening. When I first heard the song in the trailer, I loved it. Like, it fit perfectly with all the fighting scene previews, and it was just an overall great song. And it also fit well with the actual opening we got now. But honestly, I was a bit disappointed at first with the visuals of the opening, or just how the opening was, because I read the manga, right? So I was expecting to see certain fight scenes in the opening, or certain characters doing certain things, or just more of certain characters in a whole, like how anime openings usually be. Like, you know, anime openings always have monster spoilers in the opening, like you always had to see this fight scene preview here or some spoiler there, but it didn't have much of that for this opening. It didn't really have much spoilers on a whole, and that kind of make it better. Especially for people who don't read the manga. You know, it might be more shocking to see what's going to happen without getting much hints or without getting much spoilers. My favorite part though would have to be in the ending part with Eddie and Deku, when they was falling out of the sky and they was trying to grab onto each other and her bandages were coming off until it finally came off. It was early for me to explain why, and I don't want to spoil, but when I reach that point in the anime, I'll come back to it. So, season 4 is going to have 25 episodes, and maybe halfway through they'll change up the visuals of the opening itself, or they might just make a new one like they did in season 3. I don't really mind though, because I love the opening, so whatever they do with it, I'm really okay with it. And next thing I want to talk about is the episode. So this episode is pretty much an anime filler recap thingy, but for anime filler, it was actually pretty good. Like, yeah, for anime filler, it was actually pretty good. It wasn't just about recapping things. They actually kind of answered a question that has been tossed around a few times in the Hero Academia community. Like, a lot of people were wondering if Bakugo was the only one to catch on to what All Might was saying. Like, if he was the only one to realize that All Might wasn't talking to villains, he was actually talking to his successor instead. And they put this reporter guy to realize that, and they could have put anyone else. They could have even put a villain, but instead they choose to use this reporter guy person. I forget his name, but yeah, and he fits in perfectly. Like, his story of getting that shot of All Might, and All Might saving his dad, and the start of his career due to him getting that shot, because that situation or incident where All Might saved all those people is one of his most popular and most talked about incidents, whatever you want to call it. So that kind of started his whole career because he get that winning shot of that. So you see, all his admiration for All Might made sense, and it made sense as to why he realized what All Might meant and why he chose to keep it a secret after confirming it with Midoriya. Like, they gave him so much sensible personality for a filler character, plus he got all those shots of the other students, which was really wholesome. My favorite part would have to be Bakugo getting mad, Kaminari charging out for the cell phone, Todoroki eating, Midoriya getting his picture taken, and Uraraka's reaction to it. But one more thing I have to talk about is the visuals of the episode, or just the whole aesthetic of the episode. So the bubble scenes where it had those bubbles, whatever, and it has been in the anime before in previous seasons, but those faraway shots it had with Midoriya and All Might, where Midoriya and the reporter guy standing outside the UA dorms, were just really pretty. At least I don't recall seeing shots like those in the anime before. I know this is a filler episode, but I hope they keep this kind of animation throughout the season. I don't know if they will, because they didn't have a difference in visuals in season 3 episode 1 filler compared to the rest of season 3, but this is season 4, right? So Hero Academia is really popular, and as we saw this year in terms of Demon Slayer, animation have the power to get the anime trending and get the anime more talked about. So if they continue the season with this type of animation and incorporate it into the fight scenes, then it'll be really cool because it has a lot of fight scenes in this season, and it's not like in previous seasons where it was more student versus student like in the sports festival, or students versus teacher like in season 1, or students versus weak villains like in season 1, or just villains like in season 3. But instead it's more pro heroes versus villains, and pro heroes and students versus villains, and they're not gonna be fighting in school, like they're gonna be in the streets, which to me is better, because one of my favorite fights in Hero Academia would have to be in season 2 when Deku, Todoroki and Ida fight against Stain. But anyway, I don't think that they would use a lot of their budget for episode 1 filler, so I'm gonna go ahead and be bold-faced and say the season is going to keep up with this animation or get even better from this point on. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.